Thank you. Mr. Batista, Chief Batista, I assume that the policies that you've advocated here today are the policies that you've practiced as chief of the Santa Monica Police Department since you took that position in October of 2021?
Chairman McClintock, yes, sir, that's correct.
Well, forgive me, but according to a CBS report from April of 2022, Santa Monica was one of the most unsafe cities in California. In fact, according to the city's first quarter 2023 crime statistics, crime's getting worse. Overall, Part 1 offenses, the most serious offenses, have increased 14% in the first quarter of 2023 when compared with the same time frame in 2022, when Santa Monica was already rated one of the most unsafe cities in California, 224th, I believe. So the policies you've advocated don't seem to be working.
Those statistics are correct as you've enumerated them.
Thank
Chairman
you. Mr. Fabricatore, we've heard the discredited Cato study hauled out once again using the Texas DPS numbers. It's discredited because they didn't include certain visa holders, TPS beneficiaries, DACA recipients, among the others, which means that they undercutted the population of illegal aliens who were arrested rather dramatically. But what we've heard today from the Democrats is the same tactic they use repeatedly in these discussions. They love to confuse legal immigrants, who are the very epitome of law-abiding individuals. They have obeyed all of our laws. They've waited patiently in line. They've done everything our country has asked of them. And they love to equate them, these model people, with illegal immigrants whose very first act entering this country through the southern border is to break our laws. Would you elaborate on that?
Yes, sir. You know, as a field office director, my favorite thing to do would be to go to naturalization ceremonies and see people raise their right hand and swear allegiance to this country and become citizens. We are a country of immigrants, and we should do it legally like many people have. When we allow people to just continuously come in and break our immigration laws, it's constantly getting worse. We can no longer get a hold on it. The border is not operationally safe. The interior of the United States, more and more crime is starting to be committed. And we need to do something about it. And we need to figure out what that's going to be. Congress can change the laws if they choose to. But we really need to get a hold on this because it's getting out of hand.
Mr. Rosenberg, did you want to add anything?
Well, I actually had made some notes, and the one thing that I was going to add is conflating immigrants with illegal aliens.
The Democrats do this all the time.
Oh.
It's so unfair and insulting to every legal immigrant in this country. I find it infuriating and insulting.
Well, it is, and I just wanted to, I know Ms. Escobar left the room, but just she made a comment about painting immigrants with crime, and what I think the correct statement is that you being the Democratic Party, you paint immigrant as crime by painting illegal aliens as immigrants. So let's stop. I haven't heard anybody here today talk about immigrants in a negative way.
Mr. Fabricatore,
but you guys keep saying
I wanted to emphasize something. I would be sure that I understood you correctly. You said that if the deportations had simply continued as under the previous administration, there would have been 90,000 more illegal aliens removed from this country?
Yes, if we looked at previous numbers, if it would have just been, we would have been going in the same direction.
90,000 criminals.
90,000 criminals, yes.
But you also said 300,000 crimes?
Yes, because the recidivist rate, what we're seeing with statistics is there's a recidivism rate with criminal illegal aliens, and that's about 4 per alien.
300,000 more American families who have suffered acts of crime as a result of this administration's policies?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Scholeben, could you explain California's sanctuary laws and policies and how they affect overall crime in your jurisdiction?
Mr. Chairman, what we have seen in our state already is we have individuals